Hello, guys. You guys are just going to have to bear with me a little bit. Um, I am finishing up my cigarette. Yes, I'm not sure who's here, but first on the list is um, Lucy. I'm going to do. She wanted a YouTube reading, but I'm doing it live for her. That's what we agreed upon. And then rock that body. Oops, skip ad. Okay. So who all is here? I know this is not my typical night to go live, but this is the only night I had. And judging by my previous thumbnail, it's been 10 days since I've been live. And my hair is a hot mess from wind. There is a slight chance I might have to get up suddenly and grab my computer and cards and book into the house. We may or may not get rain. There is a slight chance. Or I might have to book to grab the garden hose and chase the dog. But so far, I think I rigged my fencing where he's not getting into the blueberry bushes. Dutton? I just have to yell at him now and then, too. If he even attempts. Hi, Lucy. You will be up first. I know it's been a hot minute. I have been busy for the past couple of weeks. Very busy. Working my ass off to pay off my car. Hey, Dutton. No. He's been trying to get, he figured out how to get into where the blueberries are. And he chews on them, destroys the plants, tries to dig them up. So I have to watch him like a hawk, too. As soon as I finish my cigarette. Hello, Doretta. This will be probably a very short live, a very short. I've got edits to do for part 2 on my other channel, on my vlog channel. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Okay. I'll put that in the chat. My latest video on my other channel. It's a series that I got going on my vlog channel. Hello, awesome. As I started the video, I'm not sure if I have to get up and run suddenly and I grab my computer and shit, it's because it started raining. They say there is a slight chance that it could start raining. It hasn't yet. I'm hoping it holds off. Nice glass of hot iced coffee, not hot, iced coffee. Where's my dog? Dotton, where are you at? Okay, I hear ya. Better stay away from the blueberry patch. Okay. Lucy. Okay, you wanted to know if there's anybody else around you besides deceased relatives, I believe. Okay. I'm going to draw some oracles just to see what the messages are. My room is a disarray right now, and there are a couple decks I wanted to find, and I could not find them. And I said, fuck it, I got to get my live started. Okay, happy. I'm going to try to be drawn in by the images instead. Peace. Okay, there is somebody who was trying to bring you peace and happy. There's a very happy spirit around you. One with a lot of energy and vibrancy to them. Very peaceful soul who wants to help you heal and mend so that you can find some peace. Now, I'm not coming up with any kind of names. Trying to see if this could be somebody. I feel more like a spirit guide. I feel like it's a spirit guide. And they are guiding you. There is a sense of guidance here. I can't tell you how to tune in. Tuning into your guides is a very personal journey. I'm not a teacher as far as teaching people how to open up. I'm not good at that. Rejuvenating rain. Clear the past to heal the present. So there's a lot of energy here about finding peace and healing. And you're being guided in certain directions. Oh, hell no. That better not have been a raindrop. And finding that happy place in your mind. Like when you meditate, imagine like a nature scene, almost like there's water around. It's like finding that happy place when you meditate, visualizing a happy place where you're at peace and it's calm, and that's where you will meet your guide. I'm not necessarily feeling other spirits around you with exception of spirit guides. which really, especially with the oracle cards that came out, definitely involves healing heart space. Being that fool, having that trust, that leap of faith. The fool is looking at the lovers. The lovers originally was called the choice card, a choice, a decision. And this is the only thing that they're telling me, that it's a choice to connect with them. That you have, and there's an energy here about not doubting the messages, trusting the messages that you receive, like especially like in that in between state, in between consciousness and subconsciousness, like when you're in a place of just starting to fall asleep, almost like a twilight. Sun, you know, the sun is also about healing and rejuvenation, vitality. Justice. Okay. Finding, again, you're getting these are being flanked by two choice cards. Choosing to take the journey, the spiritual journey within. Choosing that. Like I said, I can't tell you how to connect to your guides. You got to just take that leap of faith and just do it. Meditate, visualize. And when you see things, not doubting them. Because Page of Pentacles is saying you are receiving proper guidance. It is correct. There are messages, but every time you receive them, you discard them, you turn them off. And because you think that it's your own thoughts, and it's not. World card. The world energy here it does represent completion, but it's also things opening up. When you take that leap of faith and you trust in the spiritual messages that are coming to you, instead of doubting them, wondering if they're really real or not, because they are, a whole new world is going to open up to you. Tower. You are on the brink of some kind of aha moment. It is like out of nowhere, all of a sudden, this here is major life changing. This is a whole new world just exploding. That's your spiritual self exploding and coming out. And it's that illumination. And then your soul feeling rejuvenated with the sun here. And feeling liberated. But you got to stop fighting it. That's your biggest problem. You fight the messages. You fight the connection that they are trying to give you. The Spirit is trying to help you balance, okay? Balance your energies. Nighttime. You worry about it. Is this correct? Am I on the right path? Am I going in the right direction? Subconsciously, you are following the direction of your guides, but they want your spirit guide wants to connect with you. And stop worrying about the process. Stop fighting it. When you relax and you meditate, it will come. But a lot of it has to do with trust. Trusting in those messages that are coming forth, the information that is coming forth. Did he actually? Yes, he did. Son of a bitch. Hold on a minute. Yeah, you better get your ass out of there. be back in a minute, guys. I am so sorry. My dog got into the blueberry inside that fence again. Had to reinforce it another time. Going to plan B. Okay. Okay. Anyhow, and I thought I felt a couple raindrops. I hope not. Let's see if there's anything else that comes out here. Plug your phone in, rock that body. Okay, any other messages? Okay. Wow, this is powerful. Okay. Earthquake is like tower energy. Okay. It's disastrous. It breaks down false foundations, false beliefs, possibly. That was brought, the city represents public, community, could be beliefs, breaking down the belief systems that your guys are telling you that you may have been embedded in you in your upbringing or in your community. And being that transforming that. This is a transformation card. This is freedom. Sometimes they call it the social butterfly, but I'm seeing this as the transformation, the metamorphosis, magi. This is like the magician card, the manifestation, bringing things into reality. Okay. And basically, they're saying you have all the tools that you need to connect to your guides. In a way, you know how to do it, but there's a sense of fear, a sense of doubt that keeps you from that connection. So to answer your question, Lucy, is there anybody besides relatives around you? Yes. Not a typical spirit as we think of them, but more of a spirit guide, okay, that has been trying to communicate with you, trying to reach you, and guiding you. Subconsciously, I think you do connect with them because you do have a sense of knowing, and that sense of knowing comes from your spirit guides, okay, and kicking in your intuition. So I'm not sure if that was the answer that you were looking for, but that's kind of what what your guides are saying to you. Okay. It was kind of funny with this dog. He knew he was in trouble because I started to walk towards the hose. He doesn't like the garden hose. He doesn't like getting sprayed. And every time he's been going into the blueberry bushes, I get that hose out and I hose him down until he gets out of there. He can't escape the hose. As soon as he saw me walking there, boy, he got his ass out of there. Real quick. Okay. Rock that body. Okay. I'm going to save that one person for last about if they're going to get out, if they're going to make it through that school. Okay. If they're going to continue on or if they're going to come home or how's it going to happen. I will save that for later. Let's talk about you and your co-workers that you're working with on that particular project. And the co-workers that seem to be a little bit, be doing a lot of dirty work behind the scenes. Okay? Because they don't want to see you get ahead. So let's take a look at that, rock that body. Okay, just Lucy here. Okay. I think she could decode at that. Okay. Let's take a look. If you should sign that contract or not with them. Observe, watch. This is giving me a real strong message. This is like, look at things closely before you sign. In the end, there is a new life ahead for you. Yes. A whole new life opening up as a result of this opportunity, despite the assholes. Why and breathe. Your questions as to why comes with breathing and meditation. And similar to Lucy, I know that you say that you can't hear anything, that you don't get messages. You do. Maybe you don't realize it, or you get something and you discard it. Okay. There's that soulmate card, and you know who that is. That's not a romantic soulmate. Okay. The soulmate, I'm still going to use code because people come back and watch these later on. You don't know who's watching them. Okay. that the soulmate is the relative. Okay. So, what you're not going to want to hear this, because I was just told this by my guides, that soulmate has interfered at different times on different parts of the timeline in that contract, in those negotiations, and has interfered with you getting on with your life, starting a new life, starting a new position, being in a new position in life. Okay? That's coming out clear. That's the soulmate may deny it, but my cards don't lie. Okay. I'm sure the soulmate, if he's able to, will watch this video. And he's going to hate me for bringing this out. And he's going to say, oh, that Jennifer, she's putting shit into your head. She's lying to you. What? Don't listen to her. Because he wants to continue to scam you. But this part of the reading is not supposed to be that. It's just saying that he played a part into where you are right now in life. And you being able to start over. And you being able to put all those naysayers, all those co-workers, if you will, behind you. He aided your nemesis. Correction. I'm sorry. My gosh, just said he is your nemesis. Okay? He is your nemesis, and you got to be careful with him. You do have blessings coming. But I think you need to take a closer look at the contract. I'm definitely saying look it over. And if you have to do this yourself, you're very, very intelligent. And you've been taking some classes, right? Per se. You've been researching. Read it line by line. Analyze it line by line. It may take you a hot minute to do that. But analyze it line by line. Answering the call. The time is now. Don't make haste as far as that contract. I get this. I'm even seeing an hourglass where the sand is draining. But you've been doing the due diligence, but do the due diligence and read the contract line by line. You're highly intelligent. You'll be able to figure it out. And as you do, you'll know what you need to do. You'll know what needs to be changed. In the end, you will be you'll have passion and pleasure to savor your life. That's just talking about enjoyment. Okay? And following your passions, that makes you passionate. And you will overcome the obstacles that have been presented before you. And here's something else. Instead of cursing everything the way that your life has gone, I'm trying to think how to put this. Showing gratitude to the universe. Thank you, universe, for all the obstacles and everything that I'm going through because I have learned from it. That I think that is a very strong message from the universe. And then when you do that and you start thanking them for the lessons, even if they've made your life miserable, what have you learned from it? Thanking the universe for those experiences that you were able to learn. And hopefully you learned those life lessons, except for one, which deals with that soulmate. You have to learn that life lesson. And when you do, great new adventures lie ahead for you. Okay? You've made a lot of mistakes, Rock That Body. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. Doretta has, Lucy has, President Trump has. Okay? Everybody's made mistakes. But the key is, what did we learn from them? Don't down ourselves for making those choices, those decisions. Don't beat ourselves up over those bad choices. Look at them as lessons. What have I learned from this? Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Universe. I know I have evolved. I have learned from it. Um, that's a hard pill to swallow. I struggle with that myself. I struggle. But I've been doing that lately. I'm going to mention her name. I don't care. I even said, thank you for bringing Angie into my life. It's taught me a lot of things. And, and I'm becoming more at peace with things, with them getting married and everything. Because if it wasn't Angie, eventually probably would have been somebody else. And I realized that. Angie put an end to it before it went any further. Before maybe I married him and 25 years into the relationship, it falls apart. So that's just my example. And it's hard to be grateful for the pain, but the pain makes us stronger. The pain enriches us. The pain teaches us. Ace of Swords, that's our personal truth. And sometimes we have to take that sword. Jenn, lesson for you in this reading too. And cut things out. Cut people off. As painful as it is, especially when it's a soul tie. You've been through the battle, you've been through the war, and you keep getting up again and again. You're very, very strong, stronger than what you give yourself credit for. Okay? And this character, I look at the images, I get messages by the way they're facing and what they're doing. This person's facing a very difficult truth. A truth that this person knew was there, but just kind of put up a block and say, I know what the truth is. I just don't want to face it. I just don't want to deal with it. I'm going to do my own thing. And the truth is staring them in the face and saying, well, you got to learn something from this. You got to take action on this. And this person is saying, yeah. And the Nine of Wands is also the Insanity card. Trying to do the same thing over and over and over again, expecting different results. Kind of what I said earlier about what we said on the phone about you bending all the time. You got to stop. You got to put your foot down. You got to finally say no. And mean it. Don't let him twist your arm. The Queen of Pentacles. That is the mother figure. The mother figure, you, have been battered and wounded. You get up to fight again. Like a good mom does, you stand up for your children. But there comes a time that you got to take that sword and cut them loose. Let them figure out how they're going to get out of their own circumstances. When they have mom to bail them out all the time, they don't learn. You got the Six of Wands. This is the mother being recognized for her strength. This is you being recognized for your strength and your stamina to keep on pushing and keep on going. Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is the card of Aries. The Queen of Wands is somebody who is very alluring, very attractive. But at the same time, she's somebody who is very ambitious. Somebody who goes forward with confidence. This screams confidence. You've got that confidence within you to fight these different battles, not just with your son or your soulmate, okay? But with those co-workers, okay, as well. The Hierophant, that's having that faith. There is a higher power orchestrating. Hermit. There's a very, very spiritual force here. There has been very difficult spiritual lessons. Knight of Cups. The Hermit stays to himself. Turns his back on the Knight of Cups, who comes time and time again with that offering, wanting to take action. Maybe his intentions, he intends to make good on his word, but he goes back on his word. Okay? That's that emotional immaturity as well. The Magician. Virgo, Gemini energy. The Magician is ruled by Mercury. So, this Knight of Cups is that soul, representing that soulmate, who is very good with his words, who is good at manipulation, who is good at twisting your arm and convincing you. Very excellent talker. Excellent communicator. But also, the Knight of Cups is also the card of Pisces. You know who the Pisces is in that work group. Who is ignorant to the knowledge that you possess. Who is ignorant to the fact that you do have a spiritual team on your side. So, he's a very good communicator as well. Very manipulative. And this is telling me that he manipulates others around him to get them to comply with what he wants. He wants what you have. He's a liar and deceiver. Devil. Devil with the Magician is super, super bad news. Okay. And these two flank each other. Good versus evil. Good always wins. God always wins. Remember that. He ain't going to win this. You know, in the long run. He might have a temporary win. But he's going to eventually fall. The snake. Deception. The Trinity. People working together to deceive. It's all going to come crashing down. Okay? And right now, as I cut the deck again, I got the Trinity and the Scourge. This isn't their first rodeo. But it's the first time that they've had anybody like come up against anybody like you. Most people roll over and accept it. Accept that, oh, this is how it is. They roll with the punches. But not you. Fence sitter. You sat there and you were very diligent and you were very watchful. You were waiting to see what they were going to do. Not making any decisions or moves. Literally sitting on the fence. Looking for a sign of what direction to go to. Looking for a sign from God. Angel, I can't make this shit up. You've got angels around you. Protecting you from that which sucks the very life out of people. Incubus, succubus. That is somebody who uses and then discards. Okay? You got an angel between you and that which is toxic. Okay? Scourge. Yes, you've been round and round with this person. You've been at battle with these people. And it's not their first rodeo. You're not their first victim. I like this one. Here's their fate. Handcuffs. I'm taking that as literal. Handcuffs means somebody's hands are tied in a situation. Their hands are going to be tied. But I still say somebody's going to jail in that scenario. That's handcuffs in the literal sense. Now let me get some of the undertone of this. 5 and 11 is 16. 16 and 6 is 22. Plus 3 is 25. 26, 27. I got my cheat sheet here to see what the 27th card of this deck is. This gives the undertone. 27 is the cross. The burdens that we bear, the cross, the hardships. Cross is also a symbol of faith. You just have to have faith in the higher power. God knows what he's doing here. Okay? This all could have been a test of your faith, by the way. So, you've got so much spiritual and angelic protection around you. Holy fuck. I don't think I need to remind you not to sign anything at the end of August whenever Mercury goes to retrograde again in August. Okay, just saying. I forget the exact date, but it's roughly around the third week of August. It's roughly around there. It's when it's supposed to go retrograde again. Wow, what a reading. And I'll take a quick look. I don't want to spend too much time on that soul bond of yours. But I'll see what's going to happen if he's going to get out of school. And in a way, you could consider it school. Supposed to learn something there. So the justice, the last final note on that, somebody at that workplace is going to go to jail. They did something illegal that they're trying to cover up. Maybe even you try to use you as a scapegoat, but you are protected. Okay. Throw a few cards on him about this schooling. This card wanted to flip. Huh, happy, happy. What about it? He's happy about something. Ah, flexible. Datton, you spill my coffee, you're going to be in trouble, especially with my computer here. Thinker. So he's had a lot of time to think. A lot of time to think. He's thinking and planning, and flexible is talking to me about an adjustment to his plans ahead. But as far as the money that he owes you, Yang, it's in his hands, in his power. That's magician energy. That's the divine masculine. He's coming up with a plan, but this is a never-ending story. Only you can end this story with him. As I said on the phone, it's going to be the same thing again. He's going to screw you over. And that's what this is talking about. He's thinking about things, but scheming, not in a positive way either. This is a never-ending story for him. And you're welcome, Rock That Body. His mind's all fogged up too. And he's limited. A narrow path is like a very small, limited opportunity. Okay? For him to get out of his situation, he's got to toe the line. And he's already trying to think of ways he could get around that. And it does involve a certain Aries. But he's got a sense of protection. He's got, if he wants the universe to still be on his side, he has been protected by angels as well. Okay? But the path is getting narrower and narrower. I mean, he's got to toe the line if he wants to keep that angelic protection around him. If he doesn't toe the line and doesn't learn his lesson, he continues to scheme and want to screw you over and won't learn. Uncovering treasure. He's guarding money, by the way. He's lying to you through his teeth, by the way. But anyhow, if he wants to keep that angelic protection around him, he's got to toe the line. I mean, he steps off that line, it's game on. The angels are going to step aside. And whatever happens, happens. It's his own fault. But uncovering treasure, beneath the surface lies great beauty. I am looking at the dragon, looking at that treasure, protecting it. He's got money. Don't let him try to fool you. Don't be fooled. He calls you up saying he needs money. No, he don't. He's got money. He doesn't want to spend it right now. He's got other plans with that money. He doesn't want to spend it. And he's hiding it from you. Oh, he's got enough money to pay you back right now. Abso-fucking-lutely. This is what I'm saying. He has no intentions. He's seeing how much he could get away because he's gotten away with it time and time again in the past. I don't have to pay Mom. And she'll even give me even more money. And this ship is saying the fog. Okay, I'm hearing the fog is clearing. He's going to leave that school onto a new journey. Or his mind might be fogged with testosterone. Okay. If you understand, you know where I'm going with that. Seven of Swords. Seriously. Liar, liar, pants on fire. He's lying with you and he's trying to see what he could get away with. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. The Emperor, Aries energy. Somebody's large and in charge of this. I said he's been in cahoots with her all along. He still is. He's lying, lying, lying. Moon. Shit. Secrets. Liar, 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 liar. Diana. I'm sorry I screamed your name. Rock that body. You cannot trust a goddamn word that comes out of his mouth. He's been playing you like a fiddle for years. For fucking years. Playing you like a fucking fiddle. Times that he said he needed money, he didn't need money. He was just banking. Because he wanted something else. And his priorities were backwards. So he's saying, I got this much money. I need this much for this luxury. The kids are going to have to suffer unless grandma steps up to the plate. There's been times he's had money when he said he didn't. I'm telling you. He's been playing it like a fiddle, and don't give him another goddamn red cent. I'm telling you that now. Do not give him another goddamn red cent. I don't even want to read his energy anymore. It's disgusting me. So that's the 411 on him. Dutton, get down. I'm busy. Oh, I don't like that sky either. Dutton. You want... Okay. Okay. What am I going to do with this dog? Okay, Doretta, I'll draw a couple oracle cards for you. And I think I'm calling it a night. Jaylyn is probably sleeping. She didn't know if she would still be up or not. But I told her I would be live. Dutton, no. Okay, Lucy. Lucy, did you have another question? Let me draw for Doretta real quick. So far, it hasn't rained. Thank goodness it has not rained. It's held off. Okay, Doretta. I see 3. Okay, this is pretty good. This is pretty good, Doretta. Pretty good. You got Wondrous Universe, Narrow Pathway, and Miracles. There is an opportunity coming ahead. Expect miracles. I think I've told you this before, and it's coming up again. There's going to be, you got the narrow pathway also. There is going to be a small window of opportunity that is going to be presented to you. Okay? An opportunity for you that it's like a wish coming true. And a limited opportunity to take advantage of it. And I think, and it is coming from the universe. And the universe is saying, when that door opens up, don't hesitate. Do not hesitate. Okay? That it will be your sign, your go-ahead sign to move forward. Okay. You're welcome, Doretta. Okay, spiritually connected. I like this. This is the Sacred Traveler Oracle. I really like this. This deck is a lot about spiritual paths and stuff, and spirituality. Let's kind of take a look here. If you're spiritually connected to your friend Alex. There's some kind of obstacles in that friendship, though. The Sword and the Stone. You got an angel card. The vastness. This is full energy. I would say yes. But here's the thing. Alex has issues with trust. That's the obstacle that Alex needs to overcome. He has a certain comfort zone. Aquarius is a fixed sign, mentally fixed, especially. They're fixed in their particular element. No, I don't know what just happened there. I'm hoping that you can still see me. I have no idea what's going on there. But this is all I need to know. This is definitely saying that yes, there is a spiritual connection there. But the obstacle is him accepting that and him trusting in that. Okay? I'm on. Well, Lucy, I finished your reading, Rock That Body, and I finished that soulmate part of it. You might have to back up and rewind, or watch, or start it towards the end of the live. I already did a cards for Doretta, and I think I'm done. I just got this odd feeling that I need to get shit inside. You know that it hasn't rained yet. It's held off. But you know that just that gut feeling. People are laughing at you. Rock That Body said, haha, puppy. Yeah. Oh, you're giving me those big eyes. Those puppy dog eyes. He's giving me he's literally laying his chin on the table. Giving me those puppy. Oh. Oh, yeah, he stole a wrapper. What the fuck's up with the helicopters? I hear a couple of them. Oh, I bet you there's an accident somewhere, and that's life flight. That's what it sounds like. Sounds like life flight. Hope somebody's okay. Hi, Jazz. I was just finishing up here. I'm sorry, because it's going to rain here real soon. I'm actually done with readings for tonight. What I would suggest, if you didn't get the notification, my suggestion would be to click on that notification bell to turn it off, then re-click it to turn it back on. I heard that helps with the notifications if you're not receiving them. So I think I'm going to log off now. Thank you, everybody, for showing up and tuning in. I am not sure when will be the next time that I actually go live. I've been doing DoorDash, Uber Eats, Walmart deliveries, busting my ass because I really, really need to pay off my car. But anyhow, I love you all, and I will see you next time. You just got to watch the community page of when I'm going to go live again. And I see you guys. See you next time. Love you all.